Hello guys, welcome to today's video. Welcome to another bookmas video. Today is going to be a pretty chilled one. I thought we'd just spend a cozy Christmassy evening together. It's going to be afternoon slash evening, but mainly evening. Make some hot chocolate, watch a film. I also really want to do a journal page in my journal scrapbook, so I thought we could do that together. We're just going to have a cozy little afternoon slash evening together. That's the plan. That's the plan. So grab a tea, grab a hot chocolate, grab a snack, and let's get festive. I got a really exciting package. I had no idea that this was coming today, so I'm very, very excited about it. I need scissors. Hang on. How exciting. How exciting. I love the aesthetic of this already. I feel like you can't really see. I'm going to just move you down a little bit. Is that better? I feel like that's a bit better. We have goodies. We have goodies. First thing. Oh, that's really cute. It says Bluebird Day, which is the name of the book. Bluebird Day lift ticket. Enjoy your day on the slopes. That's really cute. That's such a good idea. It'll take more than an avalanche to bring these two together. Amazing. Amazing. Then we have a little sticker. I love a sticker. I love a sticker. There's other goodies in here as well. Okay, we have the book, which I really, really like this cover. I really like that. I like the little snow globe. Okay, it says this is a hilarious, heartwarming tale. Mother-daughter skiing champs face the bumps in their own relationship when an avalanche in a Swiss village forces them together. That looks really fun and nice to have something a bit different, because I feel like this is going to be a really good winter in general book, not necessarily Christmas, which is great. And it's like a mother-daughter story as well, which I feel like, have I even read one of those before? I don't think I have, that I can remember. So that's nice to have something a little bit different. And then in here we have Skin Fix Barrier Plus Triple Peptide Cream. Protect against the cold. I see the theme. I see the theme. I love anything with a pump like this. I don't know what it is. I just love it. That's so exciting. I also love how on brand the blue is as well. Then we have lip balm. I love lip balm. I literally can't go anywhere without lip balm. This one, oh my god, they have the actual book engraved in it. That's incredible. That's incredible. Oh, it's peppermint. Let's see if we can get the sticker off. I love the wood packaging. That's so nice. And I love how it's all engraved. Ooh, minty. It smells like a polo. And what else do we have? Oh, that's really cute. We also have hot cocoa in a little jar, and it says an after ski treat. How cute. That's a really good idea and perfect for today, because we're going to make hot chocolate together. So perfect. And I think that's everything. What an amazing little package that we got. I'm so excited about that. It's always a good day when it's book mail day. Love, love. Thank you so much to Zilly for sending me that package. That's amazing. And I'm really, really grateful. It's time to do my journal page. If you're new here, this is my little journal that I basically just fill with anything and everything. And the last thing that I did in here was actually the page that we did together, and it was my Halloween one. And I basically had spooky movies that I wanted to watch, and then Halloween books that I wanted to read, and I just made a little checklist and then ticked them off when I'd done them. And I actually want to do the same thing again, but Christmas theme. So I think I'm just gonna do movies and books again. And I actually found some Christmas stickers from last year that I really want to use, and also Christmas tape. I absolutely love washi tape. I love it. And this one is all Christmas themed. How perfect. How perfect. So we have that to work with. We also have these cute little, they look like stamps. Can you see them? There you go. And then how cute. How cute. We also have little houses and little baubles, which we're not going to use all of these, but we have options. We have options. First things first though, as always, Christmas movie. Christmas movie time. And if you saw my Decorate With Me video, and if you remember what I watched, then you might be able to guess what I'm thinking of putting on. Because when I did that video, I was looking through the movies and I saw The Princess Switch 3 and I was like, I didn't even know that there was 2. I didn't know that this was like a series of movies, but it is. So I think we're gonna watch Princess Switch 2, which I've never seen because, like I said, I didn't even know it existed. The Princess Switch switched again. That's what we're gonna watch. I can't believe I didn't even know this was a thing that existed, but here we go. I'm gonna have a quick look on Pinterest for some inspiration of Christmas themed pages. And yeah, let's make our little Christmas bucket list type page. My little page, at least for now. I might add a few things to it at some point. I think I might add like a Santa hat here maybe, but for now I think I'm finished. I thought I'd just talk you through the movies and the books that I've picked. So for movies to watch, we have The Grinch, The Holiday and Elf, which are all movies that I try and watch every single year. The Grinch is my go-to. That's like my little tradition that I have with myself. Literally since I was a kid that I watch The Grinch every single year without fail. So I'd really like to watch that. Then we have The Holiday, which is just a classic and one of my all-time favourite films. And then Elf as well. And I feel like I haven't actually watched Elf for a couple of years, so it would be nice to watch that this year. And then we have new films which I've seen people raving about recently, which are on Netflix. So we have Meet Me Next Christmas, which I keep seeing on TikTok and it just looks like the perfect cozy Christmas film. Then we have Hot Frosty and The Muppets Christmas Carol, which I can't believe I haven't watched that film. I feel like that's a must watch and I can't actually believe that I haven't watched it yet. But this year will be the year that I watch it. And then for books, we have 8 books in total. I have actually read one of these already, so we can actually tick that off, and that's Snowed In by Catherine Walsh. Also, can we just take a minute because I made the little tick boxes into presents. So we have Snowed In by Catherine Walsh, Countdown to Christmas by Jo Thomas, Just Like Magic, Christmas Tree Farm, One Christmas Eve, Christmas in the Borough Bookshop, Killer in the Cold, and The Gift by Freida McFadden, which is like a little Christmas novella. They're the Christmas books that I really want to read. They're not all the books that are on my December TBR though. I do have 2 books that are on there in case I want a break from reading Christmas books, but this is just my Christmas themed page, so we're gonna leave them off of here. And there's a couple books on here which I've added since doing my December TBR video. I've either bought them or got sent them and I'm really excited about them, so I'd love to read them this Christmas. But they're all the books and movies at the minute that I would absolutely love to read and to watch. I do have room as well, especially on the movies, to add ones when I see them. But for now, I think we're done. Oh, and also I'm really loving The Princess Switch switched again. I'm really loving it. It has such a nice vibe to it. Just in case you're wondering how I was finding the film. I'm loving it. I actually can't believe that Vanessa Hudgens has 3 roles in this film. 3. That's insane, but also really makes me chuckle. It's hot chocolate time and I'm so excited because I am yet to have a hot chocolate and we are very much into December now, so that needs to change. I also haven't got my Christmas mugs out yet, so we're gonna get them out. I can't even remember what I got. And let's make our first hot chocolate of the year. But first things first, I've got to find my mugs. I found two. We have a little penguin. And inside it says, "Baby, it's cold outside." Can you even see that? There you go. Which I feel like is quite a nice size for hot chocolate. And then we have, this is probably my favourite Christmas mug. It's my Percy Pig one. How adorable. How adorable. This is from M&S, in case you wanted to know. I think they do like a different Christmassy Percy one every single year. I wonder what they have this year. I thought I had more Christmas mugs than this, but apparently we don't. Which I'm okay with, because that means next time I go shopping, I can justify buying another one. But I think for hot chocolate, we're gonna go with this one, because I think this is a good size for hot chocolate. Plan. I also left the little hot chocolate jar that I got in the package today upstairs. So we're just gonna use normal hot chocolate for now, and I'll use that one another time. It's out of date. It's out of date, like a year out of date. Do we think that's okay? Let me see if there's any more. Okay, I found a little instant hot chocolate packet, which is essentially the same thing, surely. And this is in date. Okay, we're gonna use this. I always put a tiny bit of water in and then mix it together to like make it into a liquid, and then I fill the rest with milk. So we're gonna heat some milk up. I really should have measured this out in the cup before I put the powder in. Oops. It's fine. We'll just guess the estimate. I think that should be good. We're just ignoring that that's just happened. We're ignoring it. We're ignoring it. I'm done. I'm done. Okay, I'm back upstairs. After that disaster milk pouring, which we're not even going to talk about. We're literally not even going to talk about it. I thought this was going to be a fail. That actually tastes quite good, if I do say so myself. I thought while we have our hot chocolate together, hopefully you've got a drink or a snack as well. I actually asked you guys this morning to ask me anything over on my Instagram story, and I thought we could sit, have a hot chocolate together and answer some questions. The first one, recommend a book. Okay, I'm gonna recommend any book. I'm actually gonna recommend the book that I'm reading right now, which I know I haven't finished yet, but I am reading this for a reading vlog, so stay tuned for that, because that should be coming really, really soon. But I'm absolutely loving it so far, and the Christmas vibes are just perfect. So I'm gonna recommend Countdown to Christmas by Jo Thomas, and I'm just loving it. So this is what I'm gonna recommend. A book that's not Christmassy that I'm gonna recommend. I'm trying to think of a book that I really liked but I don't recommend that much, but I feel like all I do is talk to you guys about every single book that I've ever read ever. I'm gonna recommend The One That Got Away by Charlotte Rickson, because I don't think that book has enough hype. I actually have never seen anybody else talking about it ever, but I'm gonna recommend that one because it's a love story following two people over, I think it's like 10 years, and it's a romance that has a lot of depth to it, and there's more going on, there's a bit of a mystery involved, and I just feel like there's a lot more to that book, and I feel like personally I took a lot from it, from reading it, and I was quite surprised at how invested I was in those characters. So I'm going to recommend that one, but then my Christmas recommendation is going to be Countdown to Christmas. Let's see what else we've got. Favourite book series of all time, Magnolia Parks. Of course. Of course. Which 2025 releases are you most excited for? Okay, I do have a video coming where I talk about this, but I'm gonna give you a little sneak peek. The ones I'm most excited for, Fearless by Lauren Roberts. I mean, I cannot even tell you how excited I am for that book. That's the third and final one in the Powerless trilogy. I think there is another novella coming as well, but that's the last like proper full book that we're gonna get. That's probably my top most anticipated, to be honest. And then Holly Jackson's newest book, which is called Not Quite Dead Yet. I'm so excited for that one. I just feel like she writes thrillers so well, and I'm really excited to see a new world from her. I don't know whether it's going to be part of a series or not, but I'm really excited for that one. What's the longest book you've read? Binding 13. Wait, is Magnolia Parks Into the Dark longer than that? It's one of those who I think it's Binding 13. All-time favourite TV show. I have way too many TV shows that I absolutely love, and I feel like I have such a weird range of TV shows. Like, I like all the comfort shows like Friends, New Girl, but then I love shows like Euphoria and also shows like Mindhunter or Prison Break. So it's like a weird mix. But my favourite show probably of all time is Bob's Burgers. I kid you not, this show is like my comfort show. I literally watch it every day. I rewatch it in the seasons, like in December I'll be rewatching all the Christmas episodes. They're also releasing new episodes every week, so I'm living my best life in Bob's Burgers land. I don't know what it is about that family and about the setting of it that just brings me so much joy and is literally my comfort show. So of all time, I'd probably have to say Bob's Burgers because I love it so much. But as you'll probably see from my room, I just have so many that I absolutely love. Like, I have posters of Prison Break, Gilmore Girls, Euphoria. I just have so many that I love. Favourite Christmas book? My favourite Christmas book from last year, because last year was the only real year, I think, that I started reading Christmas books, because I haven't actually been reading for that long, and I feel like 2023 was the year that I actually properly got into reading. But my favourite Christmas book that I read last year and that I think of as my favourite Christmas book is A New York Winter by Isla Gordon. This was just such a cute little Christmas romance, and it's set in New York, and I've always wanted to go to New York, so anything that's set there I just absolutely love. And I just really liked the dynamic between the two main characters as well, and I liked that it was a romance but with a bit more to it as well, because I think the main girl was like dealing with some things or like trying to work her life out basically. So that's my favourite Christmas book as of now, but I feel like that might change this year because I have so many good ones that I really want to read and I really want to get to. So who knows, maybe one of those will be my next favourite. What's the best thriller / crime book to read if you want to start getting into thriller books? I would say anything by Freida McFadden, because her books are just so fast-paced and easy to read. And I'd specifically recommend Never Lie or The Housemaid. I feel like they're the two most popular ones, and they're a good place to start with Freida McFadden's books. I'd also recommend Boyfriend by her, which is her newer release. I'd also really recommend B.A. Paris books. I find that they have a similar vibe in terms of the pace of them, and they just keep you reading because every chapter kind of ends on like a cliffhanger that just makes you want to continue. So The Prisoner or Behind Closed Doors by B.A. Paris are also really good and a really great place to start. Fave book you've read as a child? I was obsessed with the Ruby Redford series. I absolutely love that series. It's basically about a girl who's like a spy, essentially. And you know what? They remind me of A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, but younger. Like, imagine Ruby Redford grown up. That would be A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. That's what it reminds me of. And in my head, the main girl character as well is really similar to Pip. So maybe that's why I like A Good Girl's Guide to Murder so much. Also, a little bit older than that, I loved Divergent. I read that I think when I was like an early teens, I want to say, and I absolutely love that whole series. Any books that you can't get over? Yeah. Magnolia Parks, Long Way Home, Every Last Word by Tamara Islandstone. These are all books that have like scarred me in some way or just left me literally staring at a wall to the point where I still think about these books to this day, and I can't believe what I've read, even though it's been like a year since I've read them. If he had been with me, but for a slightly different reason, as in like I saw it coming, but it still made my heart hurt. And I just absolutely love Finny and Autumn, so anything to do with them has just stuck with me. They've honestly just stuck with me, and I'm still not over them as a couple. They're probably the main ones, and they're the ones that have stuck with me for probably the longest time as well. Out of all the thriller books you read, which one do you want to see made into a movie or series? That's such a good question. Do you know what? Ward D by Frida McFadden. Ward D. That would be an amazing film. Just imagine how creepy that would be. And I just feel like it would be so atmospheric, and I feel like it would translate really well on a screen. I would also say the OG, The Silent Patient, because why has that not been made into a film or a series yet? I think that might work quite well as a series, you know? But I feel like for the sake of that's one of the books that got me into reading, I'd love to see that. I've literally finished my hot chocolate, so we'll do one more question. Have you already set yourself a goal of how many books you plan to read in 2025? No, I haven't yet. And I'm kind of in two minds about this, because at the start of this year, I set myself a goal of 52 books, which is one a week, because I knew that that was quite doable for me, just based on the year before. And I kind of had an inkling that I would go past that. I think I've read like 85 books so far. But because I've reached 85, I'm like, imagine if that was 100. Imagine if that was 100. But I feel like so in two minds about it, because I don't want to put the pressure on myself to read those and read those, and I would just love to enjoy the books that I'm reading and not feel like I have to rush through them to reach a goal. I don't know whether to do kind of just what I did last year, which was set myself 52 and then just see what it ends up being. Which is basically what I've done this year, because I just wanted to see what I could read but not feel like I had to rush to reach a certain goal. So kind of in two minds, because half of me is like 100 books would be so cool to read in a year, like that would be so cool, but at the same time I don't want to put that pressure on myself and feel like I'm behind in reading. Do you know what I mean? I just think at the end of the day, reading should just be fun. You should read when you want to, how much you want to, what you want to. I also know that setting a goal can be lighthearted and fun as well. So haven't decided yet what I'm gonna do, but I was thinking about this the other day when I was looking at my Goodreads. I'm also really excited to see the Goodreads like wrap up thing they do, because I didn't realise that they did that. But I don't know whether it's on Goodreads or on like a different app or like a website where you can put your Goodreads stuff in and it gives you a wrap up of the whole year. This is my first year using Goodreads, so that's really exciting to me. And I can't wait to see all my reading stats for the year. That's exciting. And I've finished my hot chocolate now, so I hope you enjoyed my little Q&A and me rambling on and on. I'm about to sit and watch Buzz Burgers before I go to bed, and I chose a Christmas episode, of course. After that I'm just gonna head to bed, so I thought I'd just end the vlog here. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for coming along with me for this cosy Christmassy evening spent together. I've had so much fun, and I really hope that you have also enjoyed, and I will hopefully see you tomorrow for another bookmas video. Good night!